sister. Hello, hello. Welcome to Dinner and Convo. You see the title? Let's talk goals. Y'all know I always be like, how many days? Wait, all right, let me start right here. Thank you so very much for coming over last night while I was singing. I truly appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, go up to the community tab, check out the songs that's going to be featured for next week, Saturday Night Vibes. That's what I'm calling it, Saturday Night Vibes. Thank you guys so very much. Yesterday I was an emotional wreck. Earlier today, I was an emotional wreck. I was so emotional. I just realized that I didn't post a video for today. So, of course, I'm going to have to do a video after this. I mean, I already was working on a song, so I'll share that after this live. Yes, Dinner and Convo. We're talking about goals. We are 6 weeks. 6 weeks away from a new year. Like, what are your end of the year goals? Like, what do you hope to accomplish in the remaining, let me see how many weeks we got left. Can you believe 2020 is almost over? And we don't even know what to look forward to for 2021. I mean, I'm looking forward to like happiness, love, my businesses being successful, my podcast shooting through the roof. I got a lot of things I'm looking for. What are you looking for? I mean, love, happiness, peace of mind. Peace of mind is a good one, you know? Yeah, I'm drinking a soda today. I'm still thinking. I think I'm going to do wine for December. I'm 40. I had a hell of a year. That's not why I'm doing wine, because I'm 40 and I have a hell of a year. I just want to, some sophistication to my life. I upgraded everything around me, so why not? Nothing wrong with a little wine. Like right now, I'm about to drink this Sprite. For dinner, I made breakfast for dinner. I'm just having steak and eggs. That's it. I was gonna do a whole bunch of cooking, but I'm not. I'm not even feeling it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 6 weeks left. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. No, my goals, let me tell you my goals. My goals is to have at least 1, 2, 3, 6 podcast episodes up. 6 podcast episodes up. I'm releasing a song on November 30th. I wasn't going to release anything, and I'd be telling artists not to release anything, but I feel like I need to release this. It's a part of me that I just need to let go. There comes a time in your life where you just need to let something go. And I've been sitting with this for 3 months. Not 6, but 3 months I've been sitting with this, and I just need to let it go. And then these words formulated, and then this track formulated, and so I put the track and the words together, and I'm going to share it with you guys on November 30th, and you will be able to tell me what you think about it. That's where I'm at with life right now. I'm in full creative mode. I'm taking everything that I ever wanted to say and just saying it. And that's part is because I'm 40. I mean, I lived 4 decades. What I lived through. Listen, I got story times coming. Listen, I lived through some shit. 2020 alone, I've lived through enough to write a book about it. Oh, I didn't tell you guys I was writing a book. Yeah, I'm writing a book about it. This is my goal for 41. 40, I'm cataloging all of my experiences, chaptering them out. 41, I'm gonna have a book. Stay tuned. I can't tell you the title because people be hearing and then they run and do that and nah. Just know I'm writing a book. So I got a podcast, I got this YouTube, I got music I'm releasing, I got a Christmas album. You guys don't hear that for VLOGMAS. Yeah. I got a lot. It's a lot that I'm doing, I put so much cheese in my eggs. And then I dash some slap your mama seasoning on there. I would never slap my mama. I don't care how much money you tell me. I would never slap her. If you know me, I don't do all that physical. I mean, outside of the other physical stuff. But I don't do all that physical stuff. I'd rather talk to you about whatever I'm feeling, whatever's going on. I'd rather talk. I'm a talker. That's just me. Y'all know I be talking all the time on here. Talking. And I have to hit it with some of this. It's Dinner in the Convo. If you haven't, when you come in, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people that's watching. I appreciate the run-tail datters. I keep mentioning run-tail datters. Y'all probably like, who is she talking about? They know who they are. I don't need to address them. You know who you are. You watching. You know who you are. I'm so good. I really want to, there's a certificate I want to get. Oh, I got something for y'all for tomorrow. Motivated Mondays. Got something for y'all. I'm so excited. I'm doing that. So I got podcasts, YouTube, businesses, Motivation Mondays, making music. My life is very creative right now. Very, very creative. You know how people be like, if I could change something. I used to be one of those people. If I could change, I would. But when you turn 40, I wouldn't change nothing because I would not be the person I am today without any of that happening. Listen, I gotta tell y'all this. If you gotta get some of this. This is fire on everything. Eggs, steak. It's literally fire and figuratively fire. But it's good though. It's good. It's hot. It's hot. I'll tell y'all. Wait till y'all hear my story time. I'm going to talk about being ghosted. I'm going to talk about, excuse me, being catfished. I got so many stories. I didn't even think to come and tell you guys, like, the stories that happened to me. I just was like, okay. Hi, guys. How are you? Oh, I can't show you. Jamila, I found a video of you singing, what is this song? I forgot what the song was, but it was from, like, Descendants, I think. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to send it to you. Sorry, I'm just eating right now. Yeah, I've just been in here quarantined. I'm not quarantined. I don't have COVID or anything. I've just been in the house. I think mainly because my truck is broken. Mm. That's one of my goals, to get my truck fixed. One of my goals. Hmm. Whoever has something that just weigh heavy on your heart, and you want to say something, but you know, it'll literally be a waste of breath. Breath. It will literally be. It will be a waste of breath. So I'm just not. I'm just not. But I will say this. I hope that you accomplish your goals for 2021. If you don't have goals for 2021, why not? I mean, you're surviving a global pandemic. Hey, are they locking you guys down? Not literally locking people down, but we're supposed to be going back to the quarantine. We're supposed to be going back to quarantine, I think this week, Monday. I don't know. I lost my thought. So I went to the store. I got toiletries. I got bleach wipes or disinfectant wipes. I got pantry food, refrigerator food, freezer food. One of my lovely friends came from out of town and took me. That was pretty cool. Even offered to fix my vehicle. That was so cool. I'm so happy, to be surrounded by people that actually care enough about me to actually care, you know? If I told y'all what the last 3 months of my life was like, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Listen, I appreciate all of it though, because it's making me a better person. It's helping me to realize some things on the inside of me that I really just needed to let go. Like, I'll tell you one of them. Fear. Fear was one of the things that I needed to let go. And it wasn't fear of anything other than myself. Fear of being great. Like if you, like I'm black, right? I went to white schools for as long as I can remember. I went to Parkman. It's a middle school here for I was supposed to go for a week, but I got suspended. That's the story time. I got suspended. That's the story time. So I've been in predominantly white schools all my life, right? So when I think about how I look at things, it's so different. And I used to feel bad because I grew up in the hood. That's a story time too. I got story times for days. I grew up in the hood, so going to predominantly white schools, it was always, you talk proper. You get the whole, that soda. That's for you if you're watching. You get the whole you talk proper or you think you better or all of that, and that made me feel some kind of way. So I downplayed my intellect. I downplayed or I changed the way I talked, and I did all of that just so people wouldn't feel like I thought I was better. I never thought I was better. I just was me. You see my shirt? I've just been me my entire life. And the day, my story time, it was just I can't live for no one else. I have to live for me. You have to live for you. You have to do what makes you happy, Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. I heard someone say, you want to have your cake and eat it too, right? Let's talk about it. Do we realize how crazy these sayings are that we just be repeating, right? Of course, if I make a cake, I want to eat it. That's like sense is not common, but people call it common sense. But I call it sense is not common because why would you buy or why would you get a cake and not eat it? That's like having a couch with plastic on it and they're telling people not to sit on it. It's a couch. You're supposed to sit on it. I don't know. I just been doing a lot of introspective thinking. A lot of it. When I tell you a lot of it, I thought I went back to being birthed. I've went as far back as I could possibly go, and I just was like, you know what? So much stuff happened to me in my life. I owe it to myself. I don't owe it to my mothers, my brothers, my nieces or nephews, or anyone else. I owe it to myself to be the best me that I can be. And that's why I wanted to talk to you about your goals. If you haven't noticed, there's a reoccurring thing with me. I just want to know what your goals is. Like, what do you plan to do? Like, is the situation you're in right now what you plan to do for the rest of your life? Or even for the next month? Or even for the next year? Like, can you see yourself in 2021 doing the same thing you're doing right now? Me, I'm up in here. This is my safe place. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm able to make music. Like, have you guys checked out the song or the little snippet that I showed you guys yesterday? I played that and I was like, oh my God. I remember 5 months ago, I'll give you a little story. So back in June, I was like, man, I really want to start producing again. I really want to start writing songs again. This is what I want to do. And I was like, how do I do it? And I had already been researching Twitch, and I was like, you know what, I'll start over here on Twitch because nobody really know me over there, and I could just be over there. I can practice. I can make beats and just be horrible at it, but make beats, and people gonna be inspired. They're gonna, hey, you know what, keep going. You'll get better. I've been on Twitch for 5 months now. 5. I've made so much music. Like think of something that you've wanted to do your whole life and you stopped doing it for whatever reason. Like, imagine yourself doing that one thing. When I did the video yesterday, yeah, you probably saw a lot of cuts in there. It was a lot. It was a longer video than that. But I cut it up and I just thought to myself, like, I'm a really talented person. You are probably a really talented person. And you downplay your talents because you don't want the people around you to feel some kind of way. I'm just saying, it's 2020. If the people around you aren't going to come up to your standards, or not even standards, just come up to another level, if we all haven't elevated by now, like, look at life, right? Look at life. On Friday, there was 8,256 people, according to the CDC, tested positive in Wisconsin. That was Friday. It's Sunday. I didn't even look at the numbers for today. Do we see what COVID is doing to people? I don't even know if I could say that on here, but I'm gonna say I'm in a space right now. Like, listen. What are your goals? Do you want to end this year with a degree? Do you want to end this year with a certificate? Do you want to end this year married, in a relationship, with a successful business, with a business idea on paper? Like, what are your goals? Like, do people not have goals anymore? Like, or is that just my era thing? You know, I am 40, so maybe that's just something that I just was thinking about. Because I don't know. I just don't want to live a life where I just have nothing, where I just wake up and go to work every day. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to wake up and be able to make music. I wake up and go to work every day. Hey, Crystal Renee, how you been? It's been a long time. Yeah, I want to be better. I want to do something different. Like, I want to look at my nieces and nephews and be like, you know what? If you want to be the next president of the United States, you could be that. You know? I want them to strive to be better. I'm not going to be like, hey, you're not going to be better than me, because I don't understand how you wouldn't be better than me. Like, if you didn't finish high school, but I finished high school and I go to college, wouldn't that make me? But I don't even understand where people have this whole argument of better. Like, why do I have to be better? Crystal Renee, I'm in the same boat. I am in the same boat as you. I'm trying to get back into the routine of releasing videos, uploading them. Some days I be forgetting to upload them at the times after I record them, because you know the editing. But yeah, I'm trying to be better. 4 days ago, I was like, I'm better, you're better, we better. If we can be better going into 2021, we don't know what the world is going to be like. I know some of y'all parents was like, oh, my child is not bad. That's just the school, the teachers. And your kids been at home. I bet you see what them teachers was talking about now. Think about this, right? We don't know. We don't know if they're going to shut everything down again. We don't know what's going to happen. Are you prepared right now? If they shut it down, if they say, you know what, every state, the United States, everybody going into lockdown, are you prepared right now? I'm prepared. I got batteries for things I don't even know what the batteries go to, but I got all different kinds of batteries, because I remember when I was little, it was like get batteries, matches, candles, the little tea candles, dried foods, canned goods, non-perishable food items. Get all of those things. I was on it. I'm good. I got enough tissue to last for, it's just me up in here. I mean, I got enough. Are you prepared? Could that be a goal for this week, to get your stuff together? Congratulations! We definitely, see, that's the thing. That's what I've been talking about. Excuse me. Sorry, this is the soda. I haven't had a soda in a long time. That's what I've been saying to the people around me. Like, are you prepared? Like, look at the numbers keep going up, up, up. Like, Wisconsin was like number 3 on Friday. We're number 5. I think we're in the top 5 today. I don't know. I have to look at the numbers. But we were number 3. We were in the top 3 on last week. We were in the top 3. I don't know where we are today. And like, it's celebrities, Jeremiah and Fred Hammond, God, I send angels, whatever I just want you guys to be. I love Fred Hammond. No weapon formed. I love Fred Hammond. You know how heartbreaking it was? He had COVID, and then Jeremiah, like, I don't know. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Hey, if you a hip hop artist and you watching this, I'm praying for you. The way my life is set up, but I'm praying for you, because there seems to be an attack with hip hop artists. First it was FGBD, whatever his name, Duck, God bless the dead. King Von, God bless the dead. Mo 3, God bless the dead. Then Lil Boosie got shot. Then today Benny the Butcher got shot. Like, what are we doing here? We are in a global pandemic. I get it. We can't even think about pandemic because we in our hoods where we live at. I get that, but we got to think about tomorrow. A lot of us is just living for today. Like I said, if they shut the government down, what are you going to do? I'm going to be good up in here. I'm going to be good. I said to myself, because when you pay attention to things and you see, like, okay, I'm looking at Facebook and people partying, they traveling, they flying across the world. I'm like, we in a whole global pandemic. What the? I mean, cool. It ain't nothing wrong with you, do you? But I'm just saying, ain't got no mask on up in the clubs. You got to think about this, right? You go out, you have a good time. Then you come home, if you have an elderly person or a younger child in your house, like, you could bring that in there. We got to be mindful of these things. Like, let's let's get our goals up. Let's get our goals up to be better human beings. Let's not just think about ourselves. Let's think about the people around us, right? I've been in. I go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store. I go to Family Dollar to get my toiletries and household stuff, and then I'm back in here. That's it. Well, I don't go anywhere now because my truck, but I be in here because I see the severity of it. Right? We don't know. We don't know when this is going to go away. So why not be prepared? It's people just like, oh, well, it's gonna be around, so I gotta still live. I'm living. You see me. I'm still living. I'm breathing and everything. I like to live and breathe. And if all I have to do is just stay in my house and be good. Hey, how you doing? If all I have to do is stay in my house and be good, I'm good. Do y'all know? When you were younger, you was like, man, I can't wait to get out of my mama's house. I can't wait to be grown. Grown. And then when you got grown and you got your first light bill or rent, or you have to buy your own food, I'm doing good. It's cold outside. I figure I'm gonna do a video for y'all. I'm gonna put some plastic up to my windows. I live in Wisconsin. It be cold. The wind be blowing, and I need the heat to stay up in here. But light bill, food bill, and rent. Crystal Renee, she's on another journey in life. And I'm continuing on with the channel, and she's on another journey. And I wish her the best of luck on the journey that she's on. So it's just me. It's just me. I figured someone was going to ask. I'm sorry. That was just... But no, it's just me. I said it in a video, like, I don't know how many, 30 something videos. Hey, Renee. Yeah, it's just me. Renee A. Hello. It's just me. She's on another journey. I try not to, it's just me. It's actually going pretty good. You guys are here. Thank you for showing up yesterday. I really appreciate it. If you guys that are here, you can go to the community tab and click or vote for the song that you like or you want me to sing for next week. There's 5 songs there. That is so hot. It's 5 songs for you to choose from. Whoo, that's hot. I'm good. I had actually just finished cooking and came in here and was like, let me talk to y'all, see what y'all goals is. I got some blackout curtains. And when I tell you the sleep that I have been getting, I pray she is well also. But the sleep that I've been getting from these blackout curtains, I mean, I can't even explain the sleep. Like, so I'm like, I don't know if I even should get, like, I saw the weighted blanket, and a couple of my friends was like, hey, you should try a weighted blanket. You should try a weighted blanket. And I was like, okay. But these blackout curtains, I don't even know. I probably won't even get out the bed. I just sleep the rest of 2020 away. I don't know. But I feel like rested. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm 40 and I feel like I just can sleep. In my 30s, I was just going. Where was I going? Nowhere. I wasn't going anywhere. Ask me where I was going. I was wasting gas just out here. For what? For what? I don't even know why I was out here. I mean, I was going to different business places and building businesses and pitches. I don't. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 40. I'm 6 months into 40. I'm newly 40. So, yeah, but I used to just be out. Like, I remember, like, my 20s, I spent traveling the world. Now, I do remember my 20s. I was traveling, like, on a plane everywhere. Like, they was like, oh, girl, do you see the prices? Like, Carnival hits me every week. You sure you don't want to go on no cruise? We got this discount. We got this. I'm like, Carnival. Now, I got introduced to cruising. That's a story time. I got story times for y'all. It's coming Thursday. Thursday is Throwback Thursday, so it's story time. That's when I'm up. Thank you. That's so nice. You guys are so nice to me. So nice to me. My face is swollen. Like, I had listen. Over the night, I had a really bad flare up, and I was swollen. Like, my face, everything was swollen. My hands, everything was swollen. And I just laid there. Usually I just hop up and do key lime shots, but I just laid there today. I was exhausted. Like, I was emotionally exhausted. And I realized that when I'm emotionally exhausted, like, it affects my creativity. It affects everything. So I was emotionally exhausted. So I just laid there. But, thank y'all. 40 where? 40 where? I can't wait to get my hair cut. See, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking about, I keep looking up here because I wrote stuff down. Maybe Tuesdays would be self-care days. And I'm going to try to cut my hair. I want to try to cut my own hair, but I got a feeling like I'll come up here and then cut off my hair. I don't know. I'll do it. I'm going to do it. You only live once. Why not? I'm going to do it. You only live once. Hey, I threw fear. Oh, that's what I was saying. I threw fear out the window. When I tell y'all from my story times what happened to me in 2020, I threw fear out the window. I don't care about anything, because this is what I realized, right? If you guys can hit the thumbs up button when you come in here, those of you who are in here, hit the thumbs up button. I don't care if you're just watching to tell somebody what's going on. Just hit the thumbs up for me. You here, why not? Hit the thumbs up. So, what was I saying? My 2020, I literally forgot what I was about to say. Oh, no fear. I don't have a fear about nothing. I don't care if everybody in my life disappeared, because you know what? I did the best that I could do. I did my best. I'm knocking on wood. I hope they don't disappear, because then I would be sad. I love people that are in my life. I love people that walked away from me. I threw fear out the window. Like, what am I afraid? When I used to go to church, that's another story. I got story times forever. When I used to go to church, they call it false evidence appearing real. And I thought in my mind, like, it only appeared real to me because it was something that I feared. I feared sitting down and talking to you by myself. It was cool when I had somebody on the side of me. It was nothing, because I could just play, off of them and go back and forth. But just to sit here by myself. Y'all see how many videos I've been doing? I've been getting them out here, because the place where I'm going, the doors that are open to me right now, for me to walk in the remainder of this year and the beginning of next year, I gotta be able to talk. I gotta be able to, so you can see my face, so you can see my smile, you can see these dimples, so you'll know, like, what I'm saying. You'll see me. You'll know how passionate I am when I speak about something that I am passionate about. Love, I'm passionate about that. Helping, I'm passionate about that. Those are two things that I'm passionate about. If you haven't figured that out and watching me all the time, music. Oh, music. There is literally a song for everything. When you're happy, there's a song. When you're sad, there's a song. When you break up, there's a song. When you make up, there's a song. When you want to make love, there's a song. When you're angry, there's a song. There's a song for literally everything. Music is how I'm choosing to speak from here on out. I'm going to use music. I'm going to use music, and I'm going to use words. Two things you can never, ever take away from a person. No one can take those away. regardless of how much you try to erase a person, they will always, those words. You know, you ever been doing something and you heard like your mom or somebody told you don't do something and you went to do it and you heard, man, I heard your voice in my head telling me not to do it. That's because that person get in here. Not just in here, that person is in here. It's easy to get rid of a person that's in your head. Not really, but it's easy. But when they get up in here, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. They're just up in there. Regardless of how much you want to kick their ass out, they're still in there. I made some cheese, eggs, and steak for dinner, for our dinner and convo. I've been enjoying talking to y'all, you know. It's been fun. I've been catching up on movies. Writing. Well, I'll tell y'all. If you're a writer or a painter, or even if you cook, or like Crystal Renee, you take care of plants. Like, the way you feel when you're in your element is just like, that's all I can just say. That's what it is for me. And to know that I wrote a song that is a culmination. I can't say the word. A culmination. A cumulative, collective of what I've endured for 2020. It's pretty dope. And I'm excited. And I let someone hear the beat and they were excited. Because they were like, oh my God, you're writing again. Yeah, I'm writing. I'm writing again. And you know, I think about when I used to write before, like I could literally, like, my brother's a writer and he writes from imagination. Like he can literally get you to, you could physically see what he's talking about and it's a whole made up thing. But me, I write from experience. Like I write stuff that you're going to be feeling like, dang, I do feel like that, but I never would say that out loud. Like, how many times have you felt like, this person really don't give a about me? And then you convince yourself that maybe they do, but then the reality of it is you know they don't. You just have to figure your way of how to get from around them. Listen, I'm going to tell you, maybe when you guys get 40, or maybe you're already there. Maybe you're already there. Maybe I'm a Cancer, so I just be trying to make sure everybody around me is good. But I woke up one day and I was like, you know what? I think it's time that you make sure that you're good. Everyone else around you seems to be happy. They look at them. They living their lives. They living their lives. And you just here and trying to make sure that they're good. And you, what? I was stuck. I've been wanting to do a nursery rhyme album for... But I'll tell you something, unlocked. It's like it literally, somebody stuck a key in, unlocked and said, come out. You free. Let's go. What you gonna do? And I was like, I'm about to write. I need, and every time I said I needed something, it was like, here you go, now what you need. Here you go, now what you need. I need... nothing, because I have everything I need to be successful right in my hands, in my heart, or in my heart and in my mind. I already got it. I just got to apply myself. That's just like with my podcast. The next episode will be going up in the morning. But I kept saying, I've been wanting to do a podcast forever, but I just couldn't get over I couldn't get there. And then I was released. And I'm here. I got a podcast. It's so dope too. I got a podcast. I'm here. I done upload, I don't know how many videos, 54, 34, 40. This is probably the 42nd video I done release it. From being afraid to be on camera by yourself. Like, I was on camera before, but I was eating. I didn't really have to talk. But being afraid to be on the camera by yourself to 40 videos later. Talking by yourself. I'm not the most entertaining person in the world. I know that. I got a lot of ways to go, but you guys are here. You rocking with me. I appreciate that. When you guys show up on Saturday, it's like, I really do be nervous, which is crazy because I used to sing and just not even care. I don't care now. I just be nervous. I don't know what I be nervous for, but I just be nervous. And then I see you guys come in and you hit that thumbs up button and then you start talking to me and I'm just like, oh, this is a breeze, big fella. A breeze. I'm just so happy. And I'm so happy, like, oh God, I'm getting emotional. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. That's what I'm not gonna do. I just might cry, but it's okay. It's okay if I do, because these are happy tears. Because, you know, when you see where you were and you see where you are right now and where you're going and the way that you've, like, matured and you've grown. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have moments. I do have moments. I had a moment. Listen, I have a moments where I be wanting to be so petty, right? I'm pretty sure we all have, like, I be wanting to be so petty, but the grown-ass woman in me won't let me do it. It won't. Because I be thinking, like, I got so much going on right now. What is 2 minutes or a minute of me being petty? That could destroy everything that I built up. Everything I worked hard for years to get to. You think I'm going to be petty? No. I'm going to stay over here on this grown-ass woman side. I'm going to leave that over there. I see you. I know you. I just know I'm not, yeah, we good. As a matter of fact, I'll spend money with you. I'll hang out with you. I'll do all of that because you know what? I'm a grown-ass woman and none of that stuff that you do affects me because I have goals, you know? I have things that I'm striving for. Things that I want to do, achieve. And I can't let you stop that. No. No, I just can't. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I can't let you do that. That's only a decision you can make when you're a grown-ass woman, you know? When you still got a little bit of immaturity in you, you ain't grew up yet, you'll still be doing the same things you've been doing since January. Somebody watched my video and was like, why you keep talking about January? Because, listen, if you are over the age, if 25 and older, right, and you still doing the same thing you was doing in January, if you still going out to the club every weekend, if you still ain't got no goals about yourself, you ain't got nothing, you trying to do nothing better, what are you doing? Oh, don't tell me you got kids. Because if you got kids and you ain't trying to do something better, what are you doing? You know what? I'm going to talk to the people around you. Hey, you need to tap them on their shoulder and tell them to get up and do better. Do better. Hold them accountable. That's what you do. You hold them accountable. Nobody has accountability anymore. Like, it's so, nobody has goals. Nobody has visions. Nobody has dreams. I get it. We living in a fucked up world. I get it. But you still got to want to be somebody. Like I said, if they shut the whole world down again, what are you going to do? Do you have tissue from the last time they shut it down? Or you was just like, oh, we out here. We turning up. Hey. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, has anybody around you asked you what you're going to do? Has anybody picked up the phone to call you, say, hey, are you ready if they shut it down tomorrow? Are you ready? Are you ready to be an essential employee again? Those of you who have been, thank you. Thank you for the essential workers. Thank you. Those people that's working in the hospitals. Thank you. Those people who live in hotels, who stay away from their families because they're working with people who have, thank you. If no one else has said it to you, I want to say thank you. I want to say I love you and I appreciate you and thank you. It would be hard for me to be away from somebody that I love. It would be hard. Hello, Deborah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It would be hard for me to be away from somebody that I say I love. Hard. It's hard for me that I can't even see my nieces and nephews and my brothers and sisters. I mean, I thank God for technology. I can FaceTime them or, you know. But it's nothing like being there personally, you know. So I can only imagine these people that has been doing this since the beginning, right? Being away from their family since the beginning. Thank you. Like, many of us haven't experienced this firsthand. I mean, I have multiple times. Excuse me, people around me. But we have to be ready. We have to do better. We can't wait for we gonna give you an unemployment. How many of you waiting for unemployment since the beginning of this? Like, we have to do something. Can't just sit around and wait. Like, what are your goals? What do you want to do before 2020 is over with? You just want to, I don't know. I'm going to wait till 2021 get here and I'm going to have a New Year's resolution. And then, I'm going to see, I cross that bridge when I get it. That's another saying. Cross that bridge when I get there. So you're going to walk up to the bridge, and if you see the bridge is out and the only way you can get across it is with a boat, and it was a boat way over there. Hey, Francis, it's a boat way over there. You want think to prepare? I'm going to this bridge. I'm going to make sure I have an inflatable boat, a life jacket, a rope. I'm going to have as much stuff as I can. In a backpack on the side of me, I'm going to have as much stuff as I can because I never know what's going to come up there. Like I said, I went to the store today. I got a ride to the store today. And I got some more toiletries, some water. I got like noodles, rice. Like, I got stuff like I could just eat. I got lighters, matches, batteries. We don't know. We don't know how this transition from this president to the next president is going to be. We don't know. But guess what? I used to think when I was little, my grandma used to make me eat Brussels sprouts and asparagus and broccoli and just all this weird stuff. It was weird to me when I was a kid. And then she was like, you know what? One day it's going to come a time you're going to eat that. You know what my favorite food is now? Or vegetable? Brussels sprouts. Asparagus. Never would have thought I would have loved those things. It ain't nothing for me to eat a bowl of oatmeal now. When I was growing up, I hated oatmeal, malto meal, cream of wheat. Who went to the store and got oatmeal, malto meal, and cream of wheat? This chick. Because you know what? I know what sticks to you, you know? I got steak and eggs today. That's because it's dinner and convo. I wanted to have a conversation and eat some good food. But I got stuff that's cornbread. You know, I got stuff that's going to last. I ain't going to be hungry after I eat it. I don't got to go to McDonald's. I don't got to do none of that. I cook at home. Cook at home. Are you prepared? What are your goals? What are your goals? They say Texas, Atlanta, Chicago, wherever you live at is going on lockdown again. What are your goals? How do you plan to survive? What if your job says, think about this, right? In January of 2020, you was like, yeah, I got my go. You know, I'm a travel this year. I'm going to stack this money. I'm going to do all of that. And then, boom, an act of God happened. And then your job, you are not essential to your job. How are you making your rent payments? You know, how are you feeding your kids? Imagine this, right? Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. Are you not understanding how weird that's going to be? Where you got to decide if I'm going to eat or make sure I can pay the rent for December and January. You should pay December and January. Like, these are things that people with common sense think about, right? This is I think about it. I got sense that's not common because I think about it. Even if you're on Facebook, I know people around was like, I don't be watching the news, but even if you're on Facebook, they got tablets. I'm sure somebody on your friends list is sharing, like, they're closing people down. Closing people. Hey, I acknowledge you. You know what? Thank you, Francis. I appreciate you. You are essential to me in my life. I don't know what you move. I don't know where you move it. But I appreciate you, because whoever you're helping, you don't have to be out there. You are putting yourself at risk just to help someone else. And I appreciate that. I truly, truly appreciate that. I've been able to maintain this house since the start of this. I don't take that for granted at all. I don't take that for granted. Just like you, Chris, I don't take that for granted. I'm understanding that if they decide today, like supposedly this week, whenever they decide, hey, we're going to go back into government, I'm not an essential employee. I would love to be, but I'm not. I got, something where I could make sure my bills and stuff is maintained for some time, and I'll be good. Do you have that? Do you have food? We're not even going to talk about food. Do you have toiletries? Soap, deodorant, tissue? Like, do you have the basic necessities? I remember at the beginning of the year, everybody was like, oh, we going to be good for this quarantine. And then it like lifted, and then everybody was like, oh, okay, we back out here. Nothing. Not me. I just was taking my mom back and forth to work and coming back home. I don't have to be outside. Like, I value, this is no disrespect to anybody who can't do this. I value that. I value being able to breathe on my own. Listen, the way my claustrophobia is set up, I don't even know if that's a word. I know it's claustrophobic, but my claustrophobia is set up. These masks, having to wear a mask, I'd just be freaking out just having to wear the mask for a period of time. I'm like one of those people where, like, I have to be able to, and the moment it hit me right back in my face, I'm freaking out. I can't, no, I can't do it. I can't. So I choose to be on the side of sense is not coming. I choose to make sure I'm straight. Like before, think about this, right? Remember they was running out of tissue. Remember it was like, oh, you can only get 1 pack of tissue per person. Like right now, I went to the store last week, and I got 2 big, is it 12? I don't know, I got 2 big old packs of tissues for $10, right? 2, I think it's 12, 24, I don't know how many. 2 of those, right? $10, Family Dollar. I go back to take my mom to get tissue. Now that was actually Monday. So I took her on like Wednesday to get tissue. Do you know that there was no tissue on the shelf? Like when I just got tissue on Monday, it was stocked. Like it was stocked all the way to the top. But when I took my mom on Wednesday, there was no tissue, no paper towels. It wasn't even no off-brand. I was like, good thing I got some tissue. I went today. I grabbed some tissue. I grabbed two more of those big old things. I said I have to go back in the morning just to get some more, just so I can have it. I refuse to be without something. I even got those flushable wipes just in case. You never know. I got baby wipes. I don't got no babies. I don't got babies. But I have nieces and nephews that come over, so I have those for them. And like, if they need some, I be out. I be like, you know what? They might. I get them. I be trying to think. I be like, you know what? I don't even be eating beans. Ugh, I don't like beans. Well, I like black beans. I don't like pinto beans and northern beans and lima beans, and black eyed peas. Like, I don't like all of those stuff. On those things that my grandma tried to make me eat, I still like okra. I ain't got to that point yet. Or that thick sugar, that thick syrup, the thick one. What is it? Algae, whatever it is. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They eat it with salmon croquettes. Ugh. No, I ain't got used to that yet. But I'm prepared. I'm prepared. You know, Crystal Renee, you know, I see people that, so I have to tell y'all, this is a quick story time. Beginning of this, like Walmart used to be my store. Because, you know, Walmart got everything for the little or nothing, right? I want to get blackout curtains, but Target, there was a lot. Burlington, there was a lot. Ross, there was a lot. Everything was a lot. So, at the beginning of all this, right, I walked into Walmart and saw all of these adults. A bunch of them didn't have on masks, but the people that did have on masks, the kids didn't have on masks. And that freaked me out. So, it's like, how did you think to put your mask on? Like, I would be cool if you put the mask on the baby and then you didn't have on one. I mean, not saying it like that, but your baby ain't got on a mask and you just out here in the store with your mask on like, yeah, girl. What up, bro? And your baby ain't got on the mask. I don't know. It freaked me out. It freaked me out so much. But then I went to a Walmart. This is going to sound. I went to a Walmart way, 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 way out. And I really freaked out. I freaked out before I walked in the store, and I just said, you know what? I have to go in here because I need these blackout curtains. I need this. I need to. Yes, Target has disinfectant spray. Target has, hold on, let me show you guys. Target has these on sale. Whoa. Target has these on sale. And so, like I told you, like, you know, before they was all, the shelves was empty. But I went and I grabbed me a couple of these. They were stacked. I'm telling you, they were stacked. Things are stacked right now. Everybody waiting for Black Friday. Cyber shop, you know? Can you imagine what Black Friday is going to be like? I don't even want to imagine it. Because you know, people, it's Black Friday. It's a tradition. We've been doing this for years. You can have it. I don't need it. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Crystal Renee, congratulations. Francis, congratulations. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, right? Even that bothers me too. I'm gonna tell you why that bothers me. Why would you mark up something like, you know, people need these? Like, that's like me seeing that these are only $2 and some change at Target and going to buy a whole bunch of them and selling them to you for $5. I get it. I can make a profit, but we are in a global pandemic. Why? I only bought 2 of them. And that's because I know that last time, at the beginning of the pandemic, I went through like 1.5. So I just bought 2. So I still got the other half, one that I had. And, you know, I sprayed my doors down. Listen, the way I be cleaning up, and I haven't really had visitors, so, you know. When I look at these prices that people are charging for things, it's like, wow. Why? I don't know. Crystal, Renee, and Francis, can I ask you guys, are you worried? Like, not worried. I'm not, don't mean worried, but like, how are you understanding or feeling, you know, preparing to give birth to a child during this? Like, is there proper, like, is there different steps or measures you have to take? Like, you remember at the beginning of this year where there was like people couldn't be in a room with the people, you know, as they were having babies. I don't know. I get so emotional. That's why I don't be watching. I try not to watch the news. I try not to be on Facebook as much. I do be on Twitch or here when I'm uploading videos. Other than that, I be watching stories because it hits me in a different. It hits me in a different place than it hits most people. You know, it hits me different. I don't. Like, I'm praying. You guys have my prayers. I'm not praying, you know, against you. I'm praying with you that, you know, everything will be fine. I'm praying for everybody, you know. I'm praying that you have goals. I'm praying that you get prepared, right? If you're a parent, are you prepared to, if your child doesn't go back to school, are you prepared? Are you prepared to sit next to them and help them while they go to school? Are you prepared? Are we prepared? That's what I mean by goals. Like, what are your goals? Like, how do you plan to survive the rest of November and December? How do you plan to move and shake in the first quarter of 2021? We're not even, like, before this happened, I used to think, like, okay, you know, I'm going to plan for the whole year. Like, right now, I'm planning for the day. Like, I got all this stuff because I know that I need to have this stuff, but I plan for like December. Of course, I have plans for 2021, but I'm planning for the rest of November going into December. Because I need to make sure, like, if like my idea of a plan is, okay, this is what I would like to happen. Of course, things change. You know, you have to take some, remove something, add something, or, you know, from your plan a little bit. But if you have something solid, you can always go back to it and be like, okay, this is my plan. This is what I had planned to do. This is my budget. You know, all of these things helps you stay. If they shut the world down again, what will you do? What are we gonna do? I mean, hopefully YouTube don't have complications. And you know what? That's one of the things I be worried about. That's the things that I see. Those things. I don't really know you guys personally. Like, I've developed a relationship with you, Crystal Renee, through YouTube. And Francis, I don't know you, but I know that you're following me. We're family now. But I feel like, I don't know, you probably seen her on my channel. I introduced Baby Lolo. Baby Lolo was born during COVID. She was born 4 months ago. 3 months ago. July, August, September. No, she's about to be 5. I don't know how these baby months go. I don't know. But she was born in July. She was born in July. During all of this. And her mom had COVID. I'm not spreading her business. She talked about it on the video. But she did, and she was born. And that, for me, is just like, that's so, like, we're living in a time where it's just like, you don't know. You can think you have an idea, you got it, I got it all together, and then the next second it just crumbles. Like, you don't even know. Like, literally, everyone has jobs right now, right? Everyone's going back to work, everybody's hanging out, everybody's traveling, everybody's doing all of this. But we can wake up in the morning and everything be shut down. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I just know that I've prepared myself for as much as I could prepare. I mean, I have a plan. If God forbid something comes to detour my plan, I have a backup plan to that plan. I'm just try to be prepared. You know, it's like you guys are having babies. Like, I'm pretty sure you got diapers, onesie, a bag to go when you get ready to go to the hospital. Like, you have all of that. Like, you're prepared for that. I don't know. I used to think about my grandmother and my uncle, and they would always talk to me about different things. Oh, I know that. See, things like that, like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. See, things like that, like, that is a lot. That is a lot. Hey, Todd. That is a lot. Like, I'm just thinking, like, I'm so grateful to be sitting right here to talk to you guys right now. Like, I am hella grateful. Like, even the shit I've been through since January, like, I could have been, but I'm here to talk to you guys. And I've been talking to you guys for like an hour, and I ain't really talking about nothing. I'm just here. We just here, you know? Oh, God. That's... See, that's so heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. I'm just so like I'm... That's why I try not... Like, I've only been watching... I've been only keeping track of the numbers because I'm just like, it's the end of the year. Like, we got Black Friday, we got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas. These are times when families come together. Like, this is like, these are already tough times of the years, right? But then we have a whole global pandemic. I mean, yeah, we made it until November, but like, this is holiday time. This is like family time, and like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I love family, and I like, sorry, I just been emotional. I've been emotional for 2 days now. I've been emotional. And usually, in my younger years, I wouldn't be emotional. I'd be trying to turn up or do something to, like, you know, get my mind off of that. So I don't knock you if you are whatever age you are and you're doing it. I get it. But you got to get to the root of that, right? Once you get to the root of that, so now, like, if I feel emotional, you see I keep pausing, I'm emotional. I'm allowing my body to feel that. I'm okay. I'm welcoming that is sad. And it's okay to be sad. It's okay. It's okay to have feelings. It is okay. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. Like, I'm praying for you, Francis. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for everyone here. I'm praying for movers. I'm praying for nurses, doctors, all essential workers. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you are covered. I'm praying for people who go out and party and then go home. I pray for their households. I don't know their households, but I'm praying because everyone has a story. Everyone has a story, and we all should take the time to listen to each other's stories, because if we did, we would realize that we're not that different from each other. We are pretty much exactly the same to a certain extent, I'm going to say. But I'm so sad right now. I gotta eat my food, which is still hot, which is amazing. We gotta do better. Gotta do better. I just want people around me to be better. I want you guys to be better. That's not to say that you're not good right now. I'm just saying better. You know, if you had the mindset in January, like, I'm just gonna ride this thing out. You gonna ride it out, huh? You ain't gonna prepare. That's just like, you know, that's kind of why I've asked you the question, Crystal, Renee, and Francis, because I know with my niece, there was a lot of precautions that had to be taken, and like I couldn't imagine. They were trying to tell me, and I was literally bawling. Like they were telling me, and I was bawling like that. I couldn't imagine. Like I just couldn't imagine. I don't even want to imagine. Like I'm just imagining right now, like being away from my family. Like I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine at all. I don't even want to imagine. You know, that's too much. I just want people to think like we gotta do better. We know where we at right now. Let's do better. I hold everybody around me accountable. And I told them I welcome them holding me accountable. As long as I'm accountable, that's a lot. Like it's already a lot that you're preparing to bring new life into this world, but the world in which you are bringing the new life into, oh God. I'm not a parent. And I have the utmost respect for parents. I do. Especially during this time, because, jeez. I don't know. I'm really emotional, and I'm really trying to hold it together because I'm really not trying to cry on live. Even though I've cried on a couple of lives before, but I'm not trying to do it. It's just, I just want people to be better. Yeah. I think we're all blessed. I think we all sometimes forget to stop and just smell the roses, listen to the birds or the crickets or whatever. Just like stop, be still for one moment. That's what I was saying earlier. Like my 30s, I was just, oh, you need me to go? I was out there, and then it was just like, where did my money go? What was I buying? Like now it's just like, okay, I get some money. I'm like, okay, trademark. Okay, I got an LLC. I got all of this stuff. I got that. Like my goal for the rest of 2020 and 2021 is to buy land. That's my goal. Land is what I'm talking about. Land. I voted too. Hey, I voted too. But I voted for a song that I knew people wouldn't pick or I thought that people wouldn't pick. But I voted too. Yep, I did. I don't really know. Like, I be pulling people. Like, people be sending me songs like, hey, why don't you do this song? Like, Brian McKnight and Mario has been since I started back up Saturday Night Live, but people keep asking me to put them in there. But I think this is the last week they're going to be in there, though. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, it's so many. It's so many different. I'm looking at their comments up there. Like I can't. They delayed when they come to the phone, so I'm looking at them on my computer screen. There's so many different ways. Like I said earlier. Like if you go out or you hanging out with your friends. Like I was telling people, like, hey, at the front door, like put your clothes in a bag or a hamper or something, or spray them down with disinfectant, and then go in. because you don't want to, like, if you got a baby, like if you got a toddler, like you could pass that on to them. Like you just thinking, okay, I was out here, I'm good. And then your baby gets sick and it's like, do they got COVID or is it just a cold? Like most people haven't even gone to the doctor because they like, oh, I don't want to get COVID. I don't want to get it either. That's why I'm just like, I'm in here. I'm drinking key lime. I'm taking key lime shots. I'm drinking teas. I'm pumping myself full of herbs. I'm doing all of this stuff. I don't want to. I don't want it to be, no, I'm good. I'm chilling. I've been wanting to chill. This is crazy because I was like, oh, 40 brought about a new me. People been saying stuff to me sideways, and usually I'll just be like, oh, okay. Now it's like, no, we got to hold people accountable for the things that they say, because they say some reckless stuff, and they probably used to you. If you like me, I just be like, oh, okay. I just let it go. But now I'm not doing that no more. No, we got to hold you accountable. We're surviving a global pandemic. You got to grow up. Point blank, period. We all got to grow up sometime, you know? Let's grow up. If this hasn't taught you anything about growing up, I don't know if you're going to learn it. I don't know. I grew up real fast. Real fast. I was kind of forced to grow up. But I grew up. And I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't take this year back. I wouldn't get rid of COVID. I would get rid of COVID. But I wouldn't change anything. Because it's definitely made me put my life in perspective. And as I put my life in perspective, I put it up on the screen and I sit back and I watch it and I just be like, I've spent so much time making sure everyone else but me was okay. Listen, these last 3 months, I've been good. I've been eating good, sleeping good. Blackout curtains, I'm telling you, you should get you some. I'm putting some plastic up to my windows. I figured out, I wrote stuff on my whiteboards. I got a podcast. I keep saying it because I'm so happy because in January, I was like, oh, I'm going to start a podcast. And then, you know, life. And you're just like, yeah, I'm going to do that one day. One day I'm going to start a podcast. And I just woke up and was like, it's now or never. So a lot of these titles you be seeing is just me releasing myself, letting it go. I have to. I can't hold on to it any longer. I'm letting everything go. I'm letting it all go. Because one of the things that's that, if you love something, let it go. If it's coming back, that's how you know. That's one of them old songs. I don't know who sung it, but it's one of them old songs. Yeah, we gotta, see, that's what I'm saying. We gotta hold everybody accountable. Parents, kids, politicians, Democrats, Republicans, black, white, yellow, pink, purple, blue. We gotta hold everybody accountable. Everyone needs to be held accountable for their actions. Everybody. I don't care who it is. Everybody needs to be held accountable for their actions. And listen, again, if you are 25 and older and you have not figured out how to use your words, you know, words, we got to do better. We got to do better. If you're still fighting, if you're still beating up people or robbing or whatever you're doing, come on now. We got to do better. Become an entrepreneur, you know. Go figure out how to get into the CBD market. I mean, figure out something. I'm just throwing things out there. Figure out how to be a ballerina or something other than what you've been doing. Let's figure it out. I don't know. It disturbs me. It disturbs me. I don't want to be the same person I was in January. I'm a good person. I just don't want to be that same person. I want to be wiser. I want to be smarter. I want to be finer, you know? I want to be better. Better. What's better? I want to sleep more. I want to help as much as I can. I don't want to hoard all of the information and then you want to come and talk to me and I'm like, oh, it's a $1,500. I don't knock people businesses. I want to be better though, you know? I want to be a better producer, so I realized that too. Some people love cycles. Some people are complacent. I learned that word last week. I want better. And I refuse to be around somebody who feel like me asking them to be better is too much. Bye. Well, you've been doing the same thing since you was 20. We've been doing the same thing since you was 30. We've been doing the same thing since January. People around me, I'm like, listen, there's no excuse for you not to be able to figure out a plan by now. People were scrambling. Let me file my unemployment. Let me get this stimulus. There's some people that never got a stimulus and still had to figure out how it was going to work. Listen, we got to figure it out. If they shut the government down today, what are you going to do? How you going to live? That's something, I'm not going to say it should be a thought in our mind, but that should be a thought in your mind. Like, what if this never go away? What if it's like, oh, you got to get a shot? Like, I heard, I'll be watching other news and paying attention to other stuff. But they're like, hey, they're going to start doing concerts, but you have to take a vaccine to go to a concert. How many people y'all know going to be getting vaccinated to go to a concert? Not me. I be watching concerts at home. I like watching videos of concerts anyways. You can y'all go ahead and get that. I'm be at home watching y'all on the screen like they crazy. They don't even got no mask on. They just happy to be at a concert. Oh my God, 2020 was so horrible. We couldn't go to a concert. Go on ahead. Go ahead. I'll be at home in the comfort of my home, watching the news like, concert goers. Won't be me. And I'll be sad like, dang, why'd they have to go to a concert? Could have watched that at home. Anytime Beyonce doing a whole Netflix series, you better go watch it. We gotta do better. That's it. We gotta do better. We gotta require people to do better. I don't want people around me to be complacent. I don't want people around me to just feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just, wait on the government. What if the government never comes? What are you gonna do? How you gonna eat? How you gonna feed your babies? How does that work? I don't know. I just want everybody to be better. If you have goals and you don't know how to put them together, you see that? Listen, I'm glad I got all the traveling out I wanted to do. You would think that. You would think that, Crystal Renee. Time. I'm good. I'm good at home. Uh, This is why I kept saying to myself, I said, if you look at the way it's going, right, there's definitely going to be another shutdown. I don't know when it's going to happen, but there's definitely going to be another shutdown because the way the numbers is zooming up there, it's definitely going to be another one. But in my mind, I'm thinking about, this is what I was going to the store. I was like, I should probably get some tissue and some water. Because that was the first, y'all remember what was the first things to go when people was like having a hard time trying to find it? I've been, hey, let me get this water. I need to go to Woodman's because Woodman's got those big 32, 35, excuse me, got these big old things. I need to go get that. We got to do better. We got to do better. You think that people will want better? You think that people will want to be? But I can't. This is why I started doing Motivational Mondays, right? I can't expect for somebody to do better if I don't show them how to do better. If you want to have a business, but you're just on Facebook posting your business, oh, I'm selling cookies, I'm selling cakes, I'm selling pies or dessert jars or whatever you're selling, and you have no LLC, you have no doing business as, you don't got nothing set up. Because you know, right, let me tell you in case you didn't know, Facebook, the FBI, all these people monitor all this stuff, right? All this stuff, all social medias, they monitor. So every time you post up a post like, hey, come get these mason jars or whatever, or come get this plate, $12 plate, and then they look at all the people that commented on your status and say, hey, I want one, I want one. They don't know if you got one or not. They keeping track of these things. And you probably think like, little old me, why would they keep track of this? Because you know what? You taking money out their pocket. And you know, we all know what happens when you take money out their pocket. We're talking about the federal government right now. We all know what happened. Listen what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Crystal Renee. If we haven't learned from the first, I be saying to people, I don't got no kids. And I know people that be like, you don't got no kids, so you shouldn't say something. You shouldn't say that to people because you don't know what a person's situation is about how come they don't have their kids. I don't tell people with kids how to raise their kids or what to do with their kids. But this is what I say. If you have 2 kids, right? That first child that you had, that you didn't know what was going on, how to do whatever, there's some things you should have learned from the first child, right? Granted, maybe all your kids is different, but there's some things, some basic things, how to change a pamper, how to make a bottle, sleep schedules, all that you should have learned. I learned from what happened in January all the way to what happened now. I learned. That's why I'm saying you have to let things go, take your hands off of it, and just let it be what it is. But you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Francis, I said this at the beginning of this thing. We don't know. We don't know how the transition. Like here in Wisconsin, they just had a rally here, and they beat up the owner of a building here. Like listen, we don't know how to transfer from this one to this one is gonna be. So we still should be ready. You know, I'm good. I ain't gonna say I'm good. I could do better. I could do better. That's why my thing for tomorrow is I'm gonna try to get to the fruit market. Get to the fruit market. Get to Woodman so I can get some more water. I'm trying to be prepared. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I want to be prepared. I want to be able to eat because you know I'm a big girl. I like to eat, honey. No, I'm just playing. No, but I like to eat, and I gotta make sure. You know, I don't want to just be out here. You know, they was taking all the ammo off the shelves. Like these people they've been learning how to use these things for years, and we just like, you know, I got mine. We got photos all on social media, like, yeah, and they just over in the cut. You know, they kids know how to. Listen, we got to do better. We got to do better. The only way we going to do better is somebody show us better. Because I can assume that you know to do better. But if you haven't done better already, does that mean that you know and you're just not doing? Or does that mean that you don't know and you just don't, you want to, but you don't know? So I'm just going to take it upon myself to say, you know what? I'm going to show you. Because if I'm requiring you to be better, I'm going to show you how to be better. So then once I show you, you can't be like, nobody showed me how to tie my shoes, so I don't wear my shoes tied. I'll show you how to tie your shoe. No one said we should be getting ready for another lockdown. The world around us told us we should be ready for another lockdown. If you ain't looked at nothing, if you ain't even looked at this, you looking at this video right now, be prepared. Go get you some dry goods. Go get you some batteries. Get you some matches. Get you some toiletries. Get you some disinfectant spray. Get you some hand sanitizer. Get you some alcohol. I mean, get you some stuff that you know. If you got kids, get your kids stuff that they can survive off of. Peanut butter and jelly. Get them some stuff, you know. I remember people used to make fun of people that had powdered milk, but you know, you had powdered milk, you know how to make some cereal, right? Listen, the old people, not old, the seasoned people is what I call it. The seasoned people taught us. We didn't know what they was teaching us for, but they taught us. We probably was like, oh, I'm never going to make my child eat, but I bet you wishing your child ate that now. Your child used to have crab legs and steaks and all this stuff, and you know, that went down. They had to figure out Quest and Wick and all of that stuff. What if they shut everything down? How do we survive? You know? I don't know. These are questions I just ask myself. And I ask myself these questions and then I say, what are you going to do? And you know what I do? I be prepared. My truck is broke. But I knew I had to go to the grocery store today. I agree with both of you, Francis and Tom. Some people are just waiting to make a way for them. When it's like he's giving us the signs. It's signs everywhere. If you don't take people all across the globe being exposed to a pandemic that's been since March and they have no vaccine, they have nothing for it. They're trying to figure out something for it. That's a sign. If you don't have a sign of, hey, stand back and stand by, that's a sign. If you figure it out, okay, states flipping from one color to another, that's a sign. If you figuring out people are randomly getting shot in places that you wouldn't even think that they would get shot, that's a sign. Bullets being taken off the shelf, that's a sign. Everywhere around you is a sign. Grandparents can't see their grandkids. People that's in nursing homes, like, you know what? Let me tell you this, right? There was a whole, see, Chris, you on where I'm going. There's a change shortage, you know? I got a change bin. I'm only gonna tell y'all I got one because I don't know. But I got a change bin, right? I put my change in there. You remember growing up, they used to have those big Culligan water jugs and they would have the change in there. You would go and shake it out. I got a change bin. You know, that's a coin shortage. A coin shortage? It's so many. I walk down the street, it's pennies, nickels, and dimes on the ground. I don't know, but I know this. This here chick, I'm gonna be good. Let me tell you what else I be doing. I be watching these zombie movies. I be watching all these movies because what I realize is that certain people will tell you what they're gonna do to you. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna look you in your face and tell you exactly what you're gonna. That whole stand up and stand by. What you thought that was? You thought he just accidentally said that? You thought if you ain't been looking around? Did y'all see it was a young man that looked similar to Emmett Till? Y'all probably didn't see him. I can't think of his name right now. But it happened in Louisiana. You can go look it up. It happened in Louisiana. If you don't see the signs, if you don't know, you got to be better. You got to do better. You should want better for yourself and you should want better for your family. Listen, if you're doing the same thing that you was doing in January and it's November, it's time for a change. I want to implore you to change. Change. Just be better. Be better. You deserve better. Why be complacent? You deserve better. Don't leave 2020 the same way you came in. I feel like a preacher right now, but I'm not. But I'm just going to say, in case no one has ever said it to you, no one has said it to you since January, be better. Do better. Require better of yourself. If you wake up in the morning and you look at the person you with and it's like, I don't really want to be with you, but it's quarantine or we in a pandemic or you bought me a PS5 or whatever. Be honest with yourself. The first thing we got to start doing is being honest with ourselves. I was honest with myself and I was like, you know what? You're not comfortable with being on camera, but you got all these doors opening and you got these opportunities that's like, and you're going to have to speak at these opportunities. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That disturbed me so. Disturbed me. It disturbed me because I didn't hear about it from a local news station. I didn't hear about it from the news at all. I just happened to be on Instagram and a photo popped up and I was like, what the hell? Who put this kind of... and it intrigued me. It intrigued me so much I went to look at it. I said, now, why wasn't this you would think that this would be on TV, on the news. This would be something that they would talk about. Like, you know, when people were being found randomly hung from different places. Signs. Like, it's signs all around us. So I'm going to take this time. I'm going to take this time right here to tell you. I'm going to get a little close to the camera. It's time to do better. No one probably said this to you. It's time to do better. That's it. If you don't have goals, start today. Make goals today. Make your goal for tomorrow is to make up and make goals. Whatever your goals is, whatever you want to do, it's time to start doing it. If you want to, you know that the government could shut down at any time, right? Your goal could be to go to the grocery store and get all of the fruits, vegetables, non-perishable food items. It could be that. You've been wanting to start a business all year. And you don't even know why. Most people be like, oh, I don't got no money. Listen. I started a bunch of businesses with no money. I used to be one of those, I needed money to do. Actually, I really wasn't. I was going to say I used to be one. But I know a lot of them. I need money to do stuff. But then I started paying attention. I told you I went to predominantly white schools. So I started paying attention, right? When you know how people be operating and they don't have money. They just have an idea. And they know how to make that idea look so sparkly and, you know, put it all pretty. And then you give. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm reading and talking. And then you present your business in a state where it's like beautiful. It's like, oh, I wanna, how can I be a part of this business? I learned that. All you have to have is an idea and present it in a manner, and you know. I'm sorry, I just like the way my ring glistens right now. Life, I tell you. Life, life, life. My condolences to your sister, Francis. It's definitely time for us to get our lives in order. Tom, you see I got the music in the background? It's definitely time for us to get our lives in order. Because you know why? Because everybody's thinking, we got a new president, right? We got a new president and vice president. Everybody thinking everything just going to miraculously, it's just going to change. You do know that the current president we have, I believe, is in office until January. You know, he could push anything. He could do anything he wants to do right now because he's still the president until January. And we've seen the way he thinks. So, stand back, stand by. I don't know what y'all thought that meant, but I know what it meant. I know what I thought it meant. And I said to myself, yeah, I don't know what he on, but... And then next thing you know, all kinds of stuff just started happening. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's why I'm gonna be prepared. I come here, I sing, I do these videos to get out of my comfort zone. Well, I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm 40 videos out of my comfort zone. Get out of my comfort zone and to share what I have with you. Positivity, light, love, encouragement, this beautiful smile. I come to share. We all we got, you know? We all we got. That was real ghetto. We all we got. We all we got. We gotta do better. Better, better, better. I don't know why I didn't put this song on the song list. It'll go on there next week. I'll do it next week. See, that's... Sorry, I had to swallow. See, Chris and Renee, that's one of the things I think about, right? I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm 40. I have nieces and nephews from the age of 18 down to little low shit. 4 months, right? We got conceal and carry here. What is their lives gonna be like, you know? Like, how are they going to be prepared to live in a world after us, you know? Like, we think about, oh, this is going to be our president, but it's actually going to be the laws and things that they make in the next 4 years, or the rest of this year and the next 4 years, are going to affect, like, your kids and your kids' kids. That's why I think about, like, me when it comes to, like, music artists, and I'm like, why don't people tell music artists they should own their music? Like, you probably see, oh, so-and-so own his masters, or so-and-so masters. But if you think about it, the music industry has been going for 40 years, and no one has thought to say, you should own that. You should own that, and here's how you own that. That's why I got a podcast, because, you know, I feel like you should. I got a podcast. If you don't hear me on the podcast, I'm going to say something on here sometimes, excuse me, I got a Twitch, I got a Facebook, I got an Instagram, I got a Snapchat. You gonna see me in person? I'm be like, hey, you gonna post your music up and be like, hey, is the music administration taken care of? 9 times out of 10, it's not. Think about this, right? I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I asked people who wrote "I Will Always Love You," right? Now, those of you who know that Whitney Houston didn't write that song. Dolly Parton wrote that song, right? In 1960, end of the 60s, right? She wrote that song, and she wrote it to her writing partner, right? Now, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 is 2020, right? That song has been sung by 26 different people, won all kinds of awards. And you know who get paid off of all of that? You know Elvis Presley wanted to sing that song, but Dolly Parton was like, I want 100% of everything. You don't get paid off all of that? Dolly Parton. This song was a country song that became an R&B, soul, pop, in all of the movies and all of the commercials. It's everywhere. Dolly Parton own that. As if that wasn't enough, Dolly Parton have 900 plus songs in her catalog. So if she did what she did with that one song with 900 other songs, hi Dolly, you see this? I would love to sit down and interview and just talk to you more about, your music administration. That's what I be trying to tell artists. All of the social medias are monetized. You hear this beat that I'm playing? This is a beat that I wrote, but it's definitely where it needs to be taken care of. I'm sure, YouTube is going to be like, hey, that sounds like, it might sound like it, but it's me playing it. So, that's why it's been playing so many times. When you figure out what you need to do, you should do it. I'm being better. I asked for you guys' input on what can make my lives better. Tom said you need some music. I'm listening. I'm not one of those, you can't tell me what to do. Listen, I didn't get to being 40. Let me tell you, I didn't get to 40 by not listening to other people. I listen. I hear what you say. I evaluate it. Sit back and I evaluate it. You know what? That's right. Or nah. I see what you're saying, but tell me a little bit more. That's me. That's how I can talk to y'all about having a degree. That's how I can talk to y'all about making history 2 times in 1 year. Had I listened to the people around me, I would have just quit. I would have been a college dropout. Now, if you're a college dropout, ain't nothing wrong with being a college dropout. I'm just saying, that's not me. That's not my life. I don't give up. I don't give up easily. People say I probably should, but why? If I love something, I'm going to fight to my dying breath. And even after my dying breath, I'm still going to be fighting. I'm still going to make sure they're good. So, it is what it is. Do I look worried? Hold on, let me give you my good side. No, that's like with this whole pandemic stuff. I was raised by my granny. My mom was there. But my granny was an old school granny, right? Taught me how to cook. Taught me how to wash. Taught me everything. And I ain't not talking about just cooking. I'm talking about cooking. I wish I would have paid attention more with the hot water cornbread. Oh. Now people just make the little pancake thing. I need hot water. I needed to press it like this cornbread. Had your hands in there. I need that kind of cornbread. Sorry, y'all. I just had a memory, had a moment, and then just thought, you could smell it. You knew when you was going to your granny house, you already knew what you was about to eat. Oh, it's hot water cornbread. It's some kind of beans. But it was either pork chops or chicken. Whew. And then when you spend a night and you wake up, it's like, okay, salmon croquettes, pancakes. One of those. Have you guys seen the meme? It's like, have you ever seen your grandma make tacos? I was like, now that's crazy because I don't ever remember my grandma making tacos now. I don't even know when we started eating tacos. That's so weird when you think about it. I don't know. But it's because, like, the day I woke up, it was like, I'm not taking shit from nobody else. That day, I woke up and I was like, I was sitting there. I just sat in the bed and I looked at the ceiling. And I was just like, I did the best I could with everything. I went above and beyond to ensure that I did. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe in karma. You can say what you want to say about karma. I believe in karma. So I do whatever I can to be a woman of integrity and make sure that the person, anyone around me that I'm dealing with, I treat them with love, I treat them with respect, and I honor their presence as a human being. That's just me. Now, you can do whatever you do, but that's just me. So when I thought, and I was like, you know what, I did that. My nieces and nephews, I've given my brothers, I've given my parents, I've given. It's time for me now. And that's when I went and got them blackout curtains, and I've been sleeping good. When I tell you, I don't know what, now I don't know, but those blackout curtains is a blessing. Those are really a blessing. I'm telling you, when I say I sleep, I don't toss and turn. I didn't toss and turn before, but I sleep. Like, it just be like, because, you know, without those blackout curtains, the little bit of light that hits your eye, it could be like a small light, and then you like, oh God, I'm woke. I'm woke, and so I be getting up. I used to get up early. I haven't got up early since I got the blackout curtains. But I'm getting up early tomorrow. Gotta upload my podcast episode. I wonder if I should upload it. No, I'm gonna upload it in the morning. Sorry. You know, processing. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining me for an hour and some change. It's so nice to be here. Like, the more I talk to you guys, the more I just talk to the camera, the more comfortable I feel. And it's going to be dope because when you guys see, I'm going to make sure that you guys, I'm the first. You guys will be like the second people to know what's been going on with your girl, because your girl is out here making moves, you know? I'm telling y'all this. Listen, I'm saying have goals. I'm saying be better, all of these things. Not because I just like, oh, pulling this out of thin air. I'm like, if I'm able to do this, if I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do, the things that I have done during this pandemic, I know that you guys can do far better than that. I know that. I mean, hey, when I start sharing, I'm gonna, at the end of the year, I'm gonna share. I'm just gonna share with you guys, like, what's been going on. Like, I had goals at the beginning of January that I said I wanted to score a documentary. Check. Start a podcast. Check. Upload more videos. Check. And people would be like, oh, it's not going to happen overnight. Let me tell you, I'm going to dispel that right now. It can happen overnight. You just got to put the effort. Put the effort to it changing. Because if you say it can't happen overnight, guess what? You're giving yourself an excuse. And the next thing you know, it'll be like 2021 in January. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna get it this year. If you don't got no get up and go about yourself right now, how you going to get it next year? You surviving a whole pandemic, but you ain't doing nothing with the time that you have survived. How you gonna get it next year? Why would you wait till next year? When I think about what my family has put into me, is to be better. I can be like, hey, I got a bachelor's degree, I got a job, I got a whole studio set up. I'm good. I'm good right here. But I told somebody this. I said, you know what? I'm 40. I'm thinking about legacy right now. Yes, I'm thinking about legacy. I'm thinking about my nieces and nephews. Like, what is it that y'all want to do? My niece, she wanted to be a cosmetologist, so I would let her do my hair. Flat iron it, curl it, grease it, twist it, everything. She figured out she didn't want to do that. She want to cook. Okay, let's easy bake oven. She had an easy bake oven. We was figuring all this stuff out. She didn't want to do that. She decided she wanted to make music and sing. And she's been doing that. It warms my heart to see. Like, I just found a video of her. I found a video of her when she was like 5. I think she was like 5 or 6. Right? No, she sung on my Christmas album. I'm going to drop that in the comments after all of this. She sung on my Christmas album. And, but we used to go to open mics at, it's a theater here. We used to go to open mics before pre-COVID. And she sung. I would go and she would sing with me. She would sing with me, and it was like, oh, okay, look at her. She know my words. Like, but this time she sung by herself. That's who I was talking to at the beginning of this. Like, she sung by herself, and she sung it. Like, I was just, like, I was trying to record, and I'm crying, and the camera's shaking, but it's just like, wow. Like, how are the kids, like the people that's teenagers or kids or 25 and below, right? What are they going to be like in 5 years? Like, I look at baby Lolo, right? Like, you guys have seen Jamila, you guys have seen Kira, Mateo, Cam, but baby Lolo, it's like, she's so new. Like, she was born during a pandemic. Do you know how much of a blessing that is? Like, and she's so healthy and she's so cute. Like, I just think, like, I want them to be better. I want them to be better than me. I don't be, oh, you go get your doctorates. No, I want you to be better. I don't want you to wait till you get 20 in your 20s to figure out that you should live your life. I want you to be able right now to be able to use your voice. Speak from here. You know? Sometimes I think people forget that kids are humans too. I think that we just underestimate, okay, because you're a little kid, you're going to go do what I say do, but we don't think that they are humans too. They have feelings. You know? My heart just fluttered again. I don't know. I told you guys yesterday, I've been trying to clear my mind and my heart, but I can't because that person is in there. But it's going to be okay, because it's going to be okay. But I want everyone around me to be better. I want, like, when we talk about COVID, we talk about when everyone talks about COVID, I want us to be like, you know what? We survived that, and we came out with businesses, and we came out with education, and we came out. This is how we came out. I want to be like, ooh, yeah, we made it, and then we still struggling. I don't want us to fight for freedom or telling people that our lives matter, and it doesn't even matter to us. I love us. I do. That's why I said I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that we are better. You know, the music industry has been going for 40 plus years, and you know who are the most likely to get ripped off? You know. I know. They know. So I'm going to do what I can. I know the task that I have embarked on is not going to be an easy one, but guess what? I've never shied away from anything. As a matter of fact, I like to run head first towards a lot of things. Because you know why? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. You know? What you gonna do? You could tell me no? What you gonna do? I mean, try to fight me? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight anybody. But what I will tell you is this: I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here and here. You're gonna log off this video. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna log off this video, and you're going to go to a store, you're going to go somewhere, and you're going to be like, dang, did I get some toilet tissue? Did I get some disinfectant? Did I get... Your brain is going to be in there. You're going to hear my voice. It might not even be my voice. It might be your mama's voice. Or your wife or your girlfriend or baby mama or whoever it is. You're going to hear their voice like, hey, did you get some milk? Or did you get whatever? It's in there. That's why when you keep repeating stuff, you know, stuff just sticks. When you keep hearing it a lot. Like, it's easier said than done. No. You could do it while you're saying it. You want to start a podcast? Listen, I didn't start a podcast because I was like, oh, it's easier said than done. No, I was in my own way. I just didn't start the podcast. You see this mic that I got right here? Built especially for podcasts. A lot of the things... Oh, I broke it. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't. Sorry. A lot of the things that I said that I needed, the universe provided. So now that the universe provides you what you say that you need, are you just going to sit there and be like, well, I don't got nobody to show me how to do it? YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube. Your mama probably done told you. Your baby daddy, baby mama, your grandma. Somebody done told you. And you just complacent. You just feel like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. When the timing is right. When the timing is right, it'll happen. Huh? When the timing is right. Wouldn't the timing be right if you decide to do what you wanted to do? It's divine timing, right? That's whenever you decide. The timing is right, I guess. I don't know, I just be thinking about these things that people just be saying, and I just be like, that have your cake and eat it too. I think that one. It's easier said than done, and when the timing is right. Those are the ones that I just be like, what? What? You know what, Crystal Renee? You know what, Francis, I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing, you guys saw, that was my first video. That was my first production video, right? But I'm going to start doing more of those. I'm going to do more of those just so, like, I go live on Saturday for Saturday Night Vibes just because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So that's why I go live on Saturday nights. I was making the beats before, and then I was just like, you know what? I could just use karaoke's. And then I was like, no, first I was using karaoke's, and I was like, I can make my own beats. And me wanting to make my own beats gave me content for my Twitch page. See how I'm doing that right there? Yeah, your girl be working. You know, I be figuring stuff out. That's what I do. I pay attention. I sit back and I pay attention how things be moving, and I don't say nothing. I don't be commenting. I just move. I move in the background. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing. Christopher Renee, you asked me earlier what I'm moving in the background. Two separate journeys. You would think, but you know, two separate journeys. But I wish the best. Happiness, pure happiness from the bottom of my heart. Pure happiness. Nothing but happiness. That's it. But I'm gonna do videos. Crystal Renee, what kind of studio stuff you got? Let me know what kind of studio stuff you got. I'll figure it out and I'll post a video. Help you figure out how to work it. Listen, there's no reason why we can't be better. None. No one. I'm giving no one, nobody. I don't care who you are. There's no reason why you can't be better. None. None whatsoever. None. I'm not taking no excuses. None. When I tell you that it's like, oh, you got all of this stuff. No. I have never before this year scored a documentary. I just watch documentaries. I watch and I listen to the music, and I do love music, and I do figure, okay, how things like songs make me feel. I get all of that. I comprehend the two of those. But I scored a whole documentary that's been in, I think, four different film festivals. 4. Never did it before in my life. Just said, I want to score a documentary. And the opportunity presented itself. And I was like, do I sit here and be like, I never scored a documentary before? Or when the timing is right, I'll score a documentary. It's easier said than done. No, I was like, okay, send me the video and tell me what it's about. What you're looking for, the instruments. And they was like, here, you do you. And I sat there and I was like, oh, that's a big thing for me. You know, I never did this before, but it's a big thing for me. And then I scored that documentary. It's in four film festivals. I mean, I told you at the end of the year, I'm sharing some stuff with y'all. I'm going to share y'all some stuff. That's why I'm saying you could do whatever. Hold on, let me write this down because I'm going to figure it out for you. We helpers, one to another. Yeah, I'm getting paper. I'm about to write this down. I mean, I know a little bit about Pro Tools. I'm not really a friend. I'm not really a fan of Pro Tools, but I can get you started. And Pro Tools. I can get you set up. If I can't get you set up, I can send you some videos that'll help you get it all set up. You know, you can set up some templates that you can use. Oh, M audio. Yep. What kind of mic you got? I just figured out that I need to go get a 45 key. Let me show you. Well, this is what I have right now. And I realized that I be trying to play like songs, and then I gotta play half on this side and then click it down to play the, wait, what's going on? Oh, and I have to click it down to play the other half. So it'd be a bit much, but I'm gonna get me I wish, I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna go online and find me one. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And I figure I'm gonna go Wednesdays I'm going to just do production videos. That's me getting out of my comfort zone. I'm telling you. I just thought to myself, why am I sitting here? Why am I waiting? Why am I holding on? Let it go. Let it go. I let it go. I let it go. And I thought, you know, when you be like, oh, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be, and then it's like, it does hurt. How many times have you been hurt before in your life? You do get sad. It's so sad. But how many times have you been sad before? You know, I started to think about all these things, and it's just like, I'm good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with that. I'm good. Whatever happens, I welcome. That's what I'm saying. I welcome it all. I welcome it all. I've experienced so much. I welcome it all. There's not a new experience for me. Everyone's been happy, sad, fearful, anxious, angry. We've all experienced as many emotions as we can. So why not try? I'm trying. I'm striving for better. And I want you to strive for better. That's why, Crystal Renee, I'm going to send you a message. I'm going to make sure I get you this information. We going to be better. I welcome. That's what I'm welcoming. I used to be like, I hate change. I hate it. But that was only fear talking, you know? I'm welcoming it. I'm welcoming it now. Hey, listen. When I do my end of the year wrap up, and you're going to be like, pfft. When I do my story times, you're going to be like, what? On November 30th, when I share this song with y'all going to be like, oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Listen when I tell you. I felt like 40 was going to be different. And I felt myself like I felt calm, you know? Like calm. Crystal Renee, look at you. Look at you. You know how many people got equipment to do merch and just is sitting over there? Right there, I see you got photography, merch, plants. That's 3 different businesses. 3 whole businesses. Wait. You could do them from the comfort of your own home. 3 different businesses. Look, we already talked about goals. Look at us. Oh, you got 4 because you got music, plants, photography, shirts. Wait, music, plants, photography, shirts. I'm forgetting something. Nope, music, plants, photography, shirts. That's 4. Sorry. I couldn't count. I'm counting and reading while you were typing. 4. You got 4 different businesses, right? That you can do from the comfort of your own home. You can get you a website. You know what? I'm writing this down. I'm going to send you a list of stuff. I'm writing this down. Plants. Thanks, Renee. A. Plants, merch, photography. Crystal Renee, we gonna get you. We got you together. See, this is all I'm saying. Goals, right? If you think about it, right? Everybody is at home. We've been at home. Like this, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you how I was able to score a documentary, right? Look, it's a story time in a goals live. But anyways, so I'll say like 5 years ago, probably 2 years ago, one of my businesses connected me with a local senator here. And the local senator appreciated what I was doing, and she was like, hey, I'm going to connect you to this person that she has a whole movie production studio. She does all this. So 5 years ago, I was on the phone with this lady. I was talking to her like, hey, you know, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. I was sharing my vision. 5 years go by. The pandemic hits. I'm on LinkedIn, and I see the lady that I talked to 5 years ago. She's working on a project. And I was like, hi, how are you doing? I just wanted to reintroduce myself. I know it's been a long time. And you know what she says? I'm working on this project, and I thought about you. I told you, when you get in here and up in here, people can do whatever they want to do, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen. I scored a documentary. I just told you I was in 4 film festivals. You gotta take it as it's come, you know? What's your angels of God beyond the stars? Hold on. Thank you for I'm writing this down. I'm not just like, yeah, I'm gonna check this out. No, I'm gonna check this out for real. Is that their name, Angels of God Beyond the Stars? Francis? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's look. We started this trying to figure out y'all goals. And look, we done helped Crystal Renee figure out she got money in her house. Already. Dinner Convo, I have to eat on that part. I'm telling y'all. This is why I love doing this. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna definitely check them out. And I'm gonna leave a comment so they'll know. There's no excuses. Listen, let me tell you what I told somebody, right? You got a whole print machine, right? You have a baby that is about to come into this world, right? You can make little onesies with little cute little baby things on them and put you up an Etsy shop or a Shopify and take a picture with your baby. Your baby can be a model. Now you're starting your baby off, you off. Listen, I be trying to tell people I got ideas. I be trying to share them. I be trying to share. I don't be trying to take. That's what I'm saying. No more excuses. That's why I be holding people around me. Let's hold Mark. Y'all seen Mark by Jazz? Mark by Jazz, there's no way. There's no way you survive. She had COVID. That's Lolo's mom. No way you and your baby survive COVID and you come out the same way you came in. You want to do this makeup, then we're going to figure out everything you need to know about this makeup. You're going to leave here with a makeup line. You're going to leave here with something. She laughed, but then a couple of days went by and she came and she told me her plan. I was like, see? We just need somebody to believe. We just need somebody to say, hey, what are your goals? What do you want to do? How many people are asking you that? How many people are asking you, regardless of your age, how many people are asking you, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to be? How many people are asking you that? If you got little kids, you can listen. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get those little pot holders, pot handle, whatever. Put a little logo on there. Put some kitchen stands on there. See what I'm saying? All we just need is to talk to other people. I got enough business stuff going on. So I ain't trying to take you. I'm just like, listen, I told y'all, I be in spaces where people be like, over here, we'll be like, oh, I need to get money. I need to get the money. But over here, they just have the ideas and do these things called a pitch. And they pitch, and then people be like, you know what? I think I want to invest in your idea. And we sitting over here till we get some money to say, excuse me, we get the money. We forget all about the business idea. We think, oh, well, the next time I get some more money. When I get some more money, we done got more money. People done got PPP, ABC, EDFG loans. You think for businesses, but you think, I'm just saying, everything you need to be successful during this pandemic, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, is right in your house. How you know that? You not in my house? I'm going to tell you. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm being successful. How you being successful? You monetize, you all this? I'm being successful because I am stepped past fear right now. That's how I'm being successful. This is only getting me one step closer to the things that I'm going to tell y'all about at the end of the year. Because your girl, listen, one step closer. I'm getting so much closer. Listen, closer. You gotta get past it. Throw that fear out the window. What you gonna be afraid of? You've heard no before. You've been turned down. People done shitted on your ideas before. People done said you ain't gonna be nothing before. So what? That's when you gotta look in the mirror. This is what I do every day. Let me show y'all what I do every day. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm good, girl. What you gonna do today? Girl, try to take over the world. What world? This world? I'm gonna try to take over my world. I'm gonna help an artist. I'm gonna make sure my family is straight. I'm gonna make sure my better half is good. I'm gonna leave her a message, and we're gonna be good every day. That's what I do. I haven't left a message in a couple of weeks or days, a month, because the Lord is yet working with me. And if you know how I feel about the Lord, you know what's going on. Anywho, but that's what I do every day. You looking good. So what, you ain't got no hair on the side? I ain't had hair on the side since I was like 10. Oh, girl, she ain't got no hair on the side. So what? Guess what I could do? And you won't even know I ain't got no hair right there. I don't care. Oh, she got green. She got multicolored hair. So what? Guess what I do every day? Y'all see I'm eating. I know. I'm still eating. I eat good. Ooh, blackout curtains. I sleep good. That don't bother me. Because while you taking, look. I'm sorry, I have to keep justice be good and good when I be talking. So while you sitting there worried about what I'm doing or what I'm not doing or who I'm not doing, while you worried about all that, guess what I'm doing? I am scoring documentaries. I have a podcast. I'm uploading content. I got businesses, things going on. I'm getting prepared. That's what I'm doing. So you spend your time worried about me. And then in the back of your mind, you're going to hear me saying, get prepared. Do better. Be better. That's what you're going to hear from me. Do better. Be better. You owe it to yourself. You deserve happiness. You deserve it. What you mean we deserve? We deserve to be happy. Look at the world we live in, America. The world we live in. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long. I haven't been on live for 2 hours. I was really afraid. I was like, oh, is they gonna watch? Is it gonna be entertaining? But y'all been here for 2 hours. I appreciate that, you know? We share information. We helping each other out. Look at that. Listen. Listen to me when I tell you guys this. We just got to do better. I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer. I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. Sorry, but somebody was calling. But if you have a goal that you want to achieve, drop it in the comments. If you need some help, you need to figure something out, you need to figure out how you can do an LLC, a doing business as, get an EIN, any one of those things. Drop a note in the comments. Send me an email in the About tab or in the description box. Get in touch with me. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. A couple of hours ago, minutes ago, when I said I'm about legacy, think about this, right? If I help you get your business together, what are you going to do? You're going to share that information. You're going to tell someone. I'll tell you, you tell someone else. It's like telephone. But this time, we're sharing. We're sharing information for us to be better. We're going to be better. That's it. I'm requiring better of everybody. I'm visiting y'all channels. You're going to see me. I'm going to be all over y'all. We family now. I'm going to go ahead and finish this food. I'm going to watch a show. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Motivation Mondays. Thank y'all so very much for stopping by. Until next time. I still haven't figured out how to do this with the live, but until next time. Peace.